out. They talking slick in the city like they Billy Crystal. Couldn't afford the Applebee's, we had to eat the crystals. And the Mickey D's, and the Burger King. I'm feeling blessed now, just had a mini-me. And I know right now they ain't feeling me.
That's crazy.
And I know right now they ain't hearing me.
The show.
And I won't ever stop, I got that energy. They
One
throwing
take.
stones, I won't quit this for.
Man, we gotta work on this intro, bro. This intro,
man. It's like,
what's going on, everybody out there? It's your boy Jason, J Boogie. Oh, well, hey, I mean, I think I'm gonna drop it. I'm just gonna go by Jason. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, man. Like, you know, we goofy, but we serious.
No, we ain't.
Yeah. We serious a little bit when we talking about the topics.
It's like,
But
sure,
like, but like if we was just like on here, just goofing off the whole time, talking about just random barbershop talk the whole time, then we could go.
Man, I got a question for everybody out there, man. And this really messed up my childhood a little bit. So I'm going back through the Harry Potters. You know what I'm saying? Just me and my wife, you know what I'm saying, watching the Harry Potters. Man, I did not know Hagrid was played by two people. They lied to us, bro. The real Hagrid that we see acting there, like, my guy all of 6'1". Man, it's another cat in there. That's when he walk off or something like that, or when he, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Man, it's some other cat, and I ain't gonna hold you. I feel somewhat betrayed, cause I'm thinking I'm gonna see my guy out and be like, "Oh man, what's up, Harry?" I have to adapt that man up the big way. You know what I'm saying? Now I can just adapt this man up regular, even though Hagrid ain't here with us no more. Yeah. R.I.P. the big hag. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Big hag out here. You know what I'm saying? Her held it down for us for a long time. But you know what I'm saying?
Took care of the boys.
It kind of disappointed me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I remember Hagrid busting down the door, you know, telling Unc, "Hey Unc, he coming with me." Unc like, "Man, that boy ain't going nowhere. I got that little piece for you, Harry. You better get up out of here." Hagrid be like, "Man, what little piece?" Boom. And took a bent the gun. Hagrid went over there, put that cake down, and then let fat nephew over there eating the cake. Hagrid said, "Man, what you over there doing?" Boom. Pigtail. Get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy it. Now all y'all go upstairs hollering and screaming. Hagrid, you get your big pants over here and let's get on up out of here. The big hand-me-down joints you got on, let's get on up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't staying here. And I ain't putting the door back either.
Sorry about that. What do you say when he knocked? Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. My guy went and sat down on the 3-seat couch and took up that joint and lit a fire. Man, Hagrid was on the disrespect for sure.
Oh yeah, he was with it. He was with all that.
Yeah, man, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm sorry, this ain't got nothing to do with the
stop
show.
whispering, bro.
Bro, I'm not whispering, bro.
Bro, you are. Project a little more.
Bro. There's a scene, bro, that I forgot all about in the Chamber of Secrets, where, man, Hagrid tell them cats, man, just follow the spiders. And let me tell you something about Hagrid. Hagrid, he put them boys in a lot of messed up situations when you think about it.
I mean, but they was asking for it though.
Nah,
bro, Harry asked them in all the time.
Bro, in that Sorcerer's Stone, he took them kids out there in them wood where them kids wasn't supposed to be at.
That was their detention.
Man, bro, let me tell you something.
That was a punishment. That was given down by the head mistress. Not head mistress, but basically second in charge. Bro. Professor McGonagall.
Hagrid said, "Man, let's split up. Hagrid, we in the Dark Forest. We sticking together.
Forbidden Forest.
Dark Forest, Forbidden Forest, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's dangerous."
Okay, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Nothing against J.K. Rowling and all you super Harry Potter fans out there. Yeah. Sorry. The Forgiven Forest. Forbidden. Bro.
For some respect.
Man, bro, they took my guy out there. And then in the Chamber of Secrets, they took my guy out there and he like just followed the spider. That big dumb stupid spider came out to miss. Talking about and you know what I'm saying? Ron was like, "Man, let's get up out of here." Harry like, "For what?"
Harry he trying to get information. He like,
man, bro. I told my wife straight up, if that were me and that would be on one tape, Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll be at the car,
bro.
Cause I ain't going back.
On me, I ain't even going in there, bro.
Bro,
like Harry was just like Professor McGonagall say, like just sometimes bravery, but otherwise just sheer dumb luck. You know,
right.
Cause
yeah.
no way,
he be
no way.
If they let car one there, if they let 4-wheel drive one up in that thing, you know what I'm saying? They be about there. My guy said, that big old spider said, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying?
He said,
I don't harm my children, don't harm Hagrid on my command. But you know
I would
not
deny them food.
You know what I'm saying? Like what you, and then man, and like Ron said, if he ever get out of Azkaban, I kill him. I'm throwing you straight hands when we get up out of here. Me and you gotta run one. We gotta run the fair one. We gotta run the fair one, bro. It's all good.
If y'all get the game, bro, they got them spiders on the game, bro.
That's so weird,
bro. Every time I see them spiders, I like my skin crawl,
bro. Oh, you don't like spiders?
Yeah, I don't like spiders, bro. I got a slight. I would say I'm not arachnophobic. I'm not like fully, but a little bit. Like if I see a spider, I like freeze. For real, bro. And the only reason is because first of all, spiders are poisonous. Not all spiders. Not all of them. But you don't know the ones that are and aren't for the most part, because we're just regular people. We don't study spiders. And then they're agile and elusive. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of times when I see a spider, if I'm trying to kill it, I freeze mostly, so I don't just swing and miss, because I hate that swing and miss and that mother still be just running around and they be hopping, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't scared of no little spiders, but like anything about the size of, I would say anything about the size of a nickel gonna make, it's gonna make anything by the size of a nickel and up, it's gonna make me look at it and pause, like, bro, what you doing in here by space, bro? Like the other day, I walked out the day and there was a spider just like crawling up the web in between the stairs. I was just like, my boy, I ain't even gonna mess with you, bro, but you wrong for being in front of my door. You know what I'm saying? You need to go. If I come back and that spider web's still there, I'm knocking it down.
So you eat like Charlotte's Web?
I ain't mind Charlotte's Web. I didn't really develop. Crazy. I didn't develop.
That's crazy.
I didn't develop a fear of spiders until I got like a little older.
Well, bit. I got an icebreaker for you then.
What's that?
Bro, man, on the other side of this hill is $100 million and full, and like your brand, your music brand is like, it's almost compared to Caleb Gordon, even a little bit more. Okay. Like you all of a sudden on the other side of this, you blow. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You blow with your music. But on this hill to get there, bro, it covered in spiders, bro.
Covered in spiders.
Like it's covered in spiders, and you don't.
What kind of spiders?
Bro, those spiders are Harry Potter. Okay.
No.
Bro, it's like you gotta walk up the hill, but you can literally see, like, all you gotta do is hit that button and all your music go viral. And the hill, let's just say the hill about, we ain't gonna get crazy, let's say the hill about 10, 15 feet. And you gotta get up the hill to press the button, bro. What you gonna do?
Bro, that's bad, bro. First of all, you gave me a hill.
What's wrong with that, bro?
Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying you gave me a hill and then you gave me them big giant spiders from Harry Potter, bro.
No, we ain't gonna say them, but it's some spiders, like the ones that they had to follow. They something like that. And you remember, it's a scene where one of them spiders just, after they pass through the scene, the spider just come down and start. Let's just say the biggest spider is about 5 to 6 inches. 5 to 6 inches long, about 5 to 6 inches big, tall.
Oh, I'm stepping. I'm stepping, bro. I'm stepping. I'm gonna run through as fast as I can.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I think I'm trying to figure. I don't even know if I got anything, bro, that real, like, as far as insects that I'm real scared of. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never really been around rats like that, so I seen a few of them joints one day when I was out on like a job site, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, what kind of scared me is being in like abandoned places, but I also like being there too. Like, it was a few places we had to go measure that didn't have no lights up in there, and it was like an old furniture store.
Oh no,
bro, that joint was so creepy, bro. Cause man, that joint was horrible. So if I had to like, if in order to get 50 acres of land, you know what I'm saying, nice little house, whatever it's like that, I had to go into an abandoned building for the night. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I might have to go ahead and just suck it up, buttercup. I might have gonna have to hold. I mean, you just gotta make it through the night, though. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
You gotta just make it through the night, bro.
I hear you. I'm not scared of spiders like that. Like, it's not like,
bro,
oh my
you
god, a
gotta
spider.
backtrack, bro. You gotta backtrack, bro.
I ain't backtracking. I'm just saying.
Like,
Like,
you show your boy love. Show your boy love. If you got arachnophobia, it's alright, bro. If you got arachnophobia, man, come on, chat.
Whatever, bro. I love my life. I ain't trying to get bit by no poisonous spider, bro.
Alright, bro. I'm just saying, man. Taylor gonna go live as soon as you hit that button, dog. All you gotta do is hit it.
Hey, it ain't been live this whole time. I'll be alright if I wake it.
Oh man.
All right, let's get into the topic for today.
That's right.
Today we're gonna talk about how our upbringing has shaped our life. I got that right?
Basically talking about everything from how our parents raised us to, you know, maybe even in school to even somewhat of adulthood before we got like married and got our wives and stuff like that. Man, I will say this, and I think this is mutual between both of us. Man, I think, man, I'm just gonna say for myself, man, the more older I get, the more I realize, man, how really blessed I was, man, to grow up in a 2-parent, loving, stable home. Because I honestly thought, bro, because the people that I was around, like the families that I grew up with, they were the same way. So I ain't even really realized a lot of people didn't grow up like I did. Of course I knew, you know, folks' parents got divorced and stuff, but I ain't even realized, bro, until I got much older, that, man, a lot of folk, bro, grew up with instability, grew up with abuse, grew up, you know what I'm saying, not having a lot. And of course, I mean, me and my mom, my daddy, them, they ain't rich or nothing else like that, but we never went like without. And I realized, bro, and this is something I said last week to you and to the group, that, man, marriage was God's idea. Like, we didn't come up with it. Like, I hate when I hear people say, you know, marriage is a business. I don't like hearing it, because it's not. You know what I'm saying? Marriage is a covenant, you know what I'm saying, between you, your wife, and God. And, man, when I think about the marriages that I've seen, and, man, and now I know how kind of challenging marriage can be. I'm like, dang, bro. Like, bro, stability is way harder. It's way harder, bro, than, you know what I'm saying, just throwing in the towel and everything else like that. Which, I mean, that could be anybody got their reason to throw in the towel. Yeah. But, man, I give it up to my mom and my dad, man, for keeping us out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Laying the hammer down whenever they needed to.
But like, I don't even think parents really keep you out of trouble up to a certain point. I think it's like they teach you right from wrong, and then it's literally because your parents not like we didn't have helicopter parents, so they're not around us.
Them old school joints, they just be like, hey,
you know right from wrong, you do wrong, but bust you up. That's just what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like, it's like they taught us right from wrong, and then they let us go. You know, when we was with the friends, or we was down the street playing with the other people, whatever. It was just like you were expected to behave. You step out of line, then you gonna get beat out of line. You know what I'm saying,
bro? Oh man, I don't know about you, man. One time, let me ask you this, bro. Where the worst place you got a whooping at?
Worst place?
I ain't
gonna hold you. I really didn't get whoopings because I was and I try to tell the kids all the time at work. It's just like, bro, I'd like figured the code out as a kid.
Facts.
I figured the code, like, if you just do what your parents ask you to do,
Facts,
and stay out the way, they'll leave you alone. Like, they're not gonna mess with you. But I most for real, most of the times I got a whooping for me and my brother getting into a fight. But and that's always that was always at the house. But I mean, I got like yelled at in public, or I might got like thumped upside the head or something. But I never got like a whooping in public. Like, it was always, if me and my brother got into a fight, my mom would tell my daddy, and then when we go to my dad's house, my daddy would, like, y'all brothers, y'all not supposed to be fighting. And
lay the hammer down.
We'll get in trouble. Or my mama never whooped us really, because of, I think my granddad was like, don't whoop them boys. I thought it was something deeper than that. Huh?
I thought you were finna go deeper with that.
I mean, it is a little deeper. I mean, granddad just didn't want his grandkids to be getting whooping. Now my cousins and them, I didn't see them get whoopings all around the world. You know what I'm saying? But because like I said, I figured out the code. But I think if I had to choose, it was something that I did, and I was I don't know, I was scared, boy. I was at my godmama's house, and my godmama was like, yeah, your daddy, coming to get y'all or something. He wants you to pick out a switch or something like that. And then she was telling him how to whoop us, the best way to whoop us, and she was like, wait till we get out the shower.
Bro, that messed up.
Bro, I know. And then
that ain't auntie.
But he didn't do that. I just remember being so scared at that point, like, oh my God, bro. But I never. It's hard. I didn't get whoopings in public, and this I was like small, and I can't remember it. But like I said, the only time I really got into a fight, I got a whooping is when me and my brother would get into a fight, and most of the times that was at the house. My dad would just, or if me and my brother got to arguing over something, like a video game or something like that. Like my dad, he ain't played it. Like, well, y'all arguing over a game, stuff like that.
Y'all over here playing. Yeah. Y'all over here joking.
Like, I tried to let y'all play the game, and y'all over here arguing, fighting over a game. You take the game, we'll get a whooping or something. Or if we had if we didn't clean ourselves, like
you ain't wipe up.
Yeah, you ain't clean yourself right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Some streaks and them drawers.
Yeah. And at the end of the night, you know what I'm saying, my daddy would like check and make sure, boy. Hey, I appreciate that part for real.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Man, it's something about the malls, man. The malls don't like that, bro. The moms. Your mama them, they don't like that joint. There's something about, man, seeing them streaking them drawers, boy, get them choking hot, boy. Like, man, this don't make no darn sense.
My mama didn't do that. Only my dad.
Man, bro.
My dad, man, he would like, oh boy, I would be scared. Oh my God, bro. It was to one point I didn't even want to use the bathroom until I was finna until I knew I was finna take a shower right after.
I'm sorry, dog.
Nah, it's okay, bro. It's okay, bro.
But
we talk about how childhood has upbringing has affected us. Now,
you wipe good.
I'm good. And now I gotta teach my son, what I'm saying, when he get of age, son, you got these streaks in. I remember the day my daddy, like, Gabe showed me a proper way to, like, wipe up after you use that. For real, bro. And I was like, Okay, man. And it's, you know, I took it, and I mean, something so small, but something it's. I ain't gonna say it's small because everybody just should have had a point, but they were taught to like how to wipe. You know what I'm saying? I know women do because they have to wipe a certain way, and then you know, boys just because we're boys. You know, because the thing was we was just ready to get back to whatever fun we was having, like the quickest we can get back. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Don't care if you left some residue behind that.
Out of there.
Man, the boys nasty, bro.
Man, for real, bro. I see it every day. It's ridiculous. Little girl nasty too, though. Don't
man,
get it twisted,
bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. And it's completely out topic, bro. We was, you know what I'm saying? We was doing some work for my job, man. But anyway, man, we were going to these schools, bro, and these bathrooms.
Yeah.
I be like, man, these kids need to get it together, bro. Yeah. Man, they leave the toilet unflushed. I'm like, man, bro, I can't. Bro, man, it's cool to hear about it's cool to hear about your dad, bro, because I know your dad, like, I know, like, he your guy. Like, I think the difference between firstborns and the kids that's born last, which I am, is that y'all kind of, the firstborns, like, are kind of like the guinea pigs. They kind of grow up with their parents. Yeah. Like, their parents excited about having a new baby, but at the same time, they figuring stuff out.
You don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, so by the time they get to the third kid, it's either they don't care or they already got it mapped out what they gonna do, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, I remember, man, with us growing up, one of the most pivotal things that our mom made us do is, like, every Saturday, bro, we had to clean up. And, you know, it's these gifs out here and these memes out here about, you know, when you hear the old school R&B, nah, that wasn't us. That wasn't it for us. Man, when you heard Juanita Bynum come up over the radio, and my mama had this old school radio.
Gospel song.
Man, bro, that joint would come on, bro.
Same. My auntie did that. My auntie did, because at one point we all, like, I had told myself I was gonna stop interrupting people because I done made it a real bad habit. It's bad now.
Oh, you good, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know this.
I know you don't mind it.
I think that's good for the pot because this ain't nothing but just comments. Like, it's like, I feel you. Tell me about your auntie, dog. Go ahead. You good, bro.
So
tell me how your auntie had that.
Auntie, at one point, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I grew up, you know, lower middle class, you know, low class at one point, you know what I'm saying? So, and my auntie and my mama, they stayed together. So our family stayed together a couple times throughout my childhood, early childhood. And which I loved. Like, I loved when Auntie Betty would come stay with us, or Auntie Rosie would come stay with us, because that means...
Shout out Auntie Betty.
You know what I'm saying? Because that means my cousin...
Auntie Rose.
Big facts. Because that means my cousin and them were coming to the crib.
Facts.
But now Auntie Betty, like, Auntie Betty got a real interesting story. Okay? And Auntie Betty was... And if she ever heard this, she'll probably like... She might agree. But she was wild. At one point, Auntie Betty was wild. She was cussing, smoking, drinking, and then all of a sudden one day she wasn't. She was like, my Auntie Betty was the first person ever in my life where I realized who, like, gave their life to God. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually, like, seen it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Not to take nothing away from my mama and my daddy, because I did see them do it too. But Auntie Betty was like the first person. She stopped all this stuff. And anyway, Auntie Betty didn't play. Auntie Betty is the reason for, I think...
She sounded like it.
Yeah, Auntie Betty is the reason for why I act the way I act, because when we got in trouble, my mom was like, oh, that's what you want to do? I'm calling Betty. And so when we stayed together, bro, Saturday mornings, so we be Auntie Betty would be cooking. You smell the grits, you smell the eggs, biscuits and stuff.
Facts.
Right after that, who taking a nap?
Bro, it's
nobody. She'll say, Javante, you got the dishes, and Carlos, you got the bathroom, LaRosa, you got the living room, and she got the gospel music playing. I remember hearing Shirley Caesar, and I mean, and my auntie is literally walking around the house, bro, putting anointing oil on people's forehead.
Oh yeah, dog.
Like,
oh yeah.
and she's
Bro,
speaking in
it's
tongues.
real.
She's like,
Facts.
pow,
Facts.
pow. I'm like,
Facts.
and we all looking at each other like, me and my cousin, we like, bro, your mama tweaking, bro.
Man, what Betty on?
What Betty? Because we didn't know at the time. I mean, they did because Auntie Betty had her kids in church, but we wasn't really going to church like that at that point. So I didn't know what she was doing. I'm like, why she putting this baby oil on my forehead? And I said, Auntie, what this is? This anointing oil. I don't know what she said after that. But
And you better not wipe it off either.
oh yeah, that boy be dripping out my nose, bro.
Oh yeah, you gotta let it drip, even if you get in your eye.
Yeah,
It be
that's
eye.
just crazy.
The good Lord.
She did that faithfully, like every Saturday. She made us have Bible study.
Yep.
Every Wednesday at the crib.
Vacation Bible school, all that, dog.
But Auntie Betty
Bro.
was about that. Auntie Betty took me. This is just side note. Auntie Betty took me to her church. I went to church with Auntie Betty one time, right? And
She Kojic or she just Southern Baptist?
no, Auntie Betty Southern Baptist.
Okay.
So, I don't know where she is now, but yeah, she took me to her church. Her church was down there by Forest Hill. Anyway, we go. You know, we in the South Side, right? So,
Thanks.
bro, I'm in Sunday school. I don't know. I think I told you this. I don't know. But little dude, it's a little dude messing with me. Like a little kid. Like I'm about 7, 8. It's a little dude. He about 5, 4. He's small. And he messing with me. I'm like, stop, bro. Leave me alone. Like, go somewhere. And he's like, you fat. And I'm like, bro, go on. I'm like, you ugly. I started flaming him. Like, I had to roast him hard. And he started crying. And he tried to hit me. And I, like, pushed him, like, bro, go on. You know what I'm saying? I said, you gonna get my sister. I'm like, okay. So, he goes around the corner, gets his sister.
And get big sis.
He gets big sis. And she was big. She was a big girl. She come around
Bro,
there.
chill.
She was. I don't know who that person is. But she was big. And she was like, you messing with my brother? I was like, no, your brother messed with me. I tell him to stop. And she started like walking up on me. And she started swinging. Like, I was like ducking the mud like Neo. I'm like, woo, woo, woo. It was big and slow. And she started, I remember her getting like frustrated because she couldn't hit me. But she kind of like got me one time. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, shoot.
We want to dance?
What the
Let's
no, you
dance.
did.
So
No, you
I gave her a couple of them thunder cookies. Pop, pop, pop. Tripped her, pushed on the floor.
Man, bro, you terrible.
In Sunday school, bro, got to fight with a girl. And so I saw my auntie, like we were scrapping, full on scrapping. Like I'm picking her up, slamming her.
Bro, you terrible. You terrible.
Because at this point, I had tried.
Nah.
I walked away from your brother. I told you what happened. I walked away from you, and you wanted to dance, so we finna dance. So
We're the Sunday school teacher.
bro, they walked out. They left us in the room. Like it was so weird. Like they left us. They walked across the side. They walked across the pathway to the grown up side. And so we was watching like what was that Bible Man or something like that? Something like that.
I remember that joint.
Yeah,
that
that
joint was terrible.
It was horrible, bro. I was like, this fake Power Ranger, this is bad. So, and we just scrapping. And I just happened to look up, and my auntie walking in. I'm thinking and like I said, Auntie Betty don't play. I'm thinking I'm about to get in trouble, but like she didn't see us fight, and so like the girl over there breathing hard, mad. I'm over there, trying to control my breath. And I'm like, okay, soon as she leaves, she gonna try to come back. But I can't remember after that. I think she did try to come back, and I, body slammed her again. Cause look, I was big in wrestling back then, so everything was a wrestling move.
So
everything was a wrestling move, bro.
that boy Stone Cold started that good.
I ain't Stone Cold Stunner, but I was doing some super kicks. I know. Or karate, Power Rangers, all that. I was unhinged, bro.
What you say? She was trying to hit you and she couldn't hit you.
You tried to hit me, she couldn't hit me, bro. I was just like, woof, woof, woof. Damn. dang, them jokers slow. Like Spider-Man in the first Spider-Man movie with Flash through that punch. He said, but yeah, bro. Sorry, I got sidetracked, bro. AT Betty. Yeah.
Hey, shout out AT Betty. Y'all said what that hoe we beat, man.
Man,
hey, bro.
You ain't met AT Betty?
Nah, I ain't met Betty.
Was AT Betty at the baby shower? No.
Nah. She
Only my
wasn't there.
mom's.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you ain't met AT Betty yet, bro.
Man, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I'd have met a lot of your family outside your mom, your dad, your brothers, of course your cousin, and then that's it. Tyreek.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Outside of them, I ain't really met too much more of your family. I think it's the same way with you. It ain't been a lot of family you done met.
Nah.
Which is crazy because we've been partnered 20 years.
But you ain't had no family in Jackson, did you?
Yeah, I did.
You had like cousins, first cousin.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't know that.
All my cousins stay in Jackson.
Oh, I ain't know that.
They used to. Now they gone. But yeah, man, I remember them every Saturday, boy. Man, bro. But this is why I kind of like my house tidy, how I like it now. You know what I'm saying?
Saturday.
Yeah, bro. My mom, she would go to the grocery store at the crack of dawn, and she'd come back. We had to put up the grocery. She would play that Yolanda Adams, that Juanita Bynum, that Shirley Caesar, that CeCe Wine and all that. And she would play that joint. And we used to have to clean baseboards, bathrooms, ceiling fans. Man, we used to have to clean every inch of that house, bro.
Bro,
and
our parents low-key treated us like slaves, bro.
Nah, dog.
Bro, think about it, bro.
Nah, dog.
Hey, I'm finna push the envelope here. Think about it.
I ain't agree with that, dog.
You ain't gotta agree with it, but let me spin. Listen.
Right.
So think about whipping, right? When the parent with their children, where they come from?
Well,
that ain't nothing we brought. That ain't nothing. Cause when you think about it, it don't really make sense. But that's how the slave owners punished.
No.
Okay.
When you think about this, bro. So let's think about it in the time of slavery. So think of you having your son Jonah, right? You having your son Jonah, but both of y'all slaves, right? He cutting up, and see back then it's kind of like how. I ain't gonna say all the police, but a lot of interactions with the police against black men have ended up with the black man being not here, being dead. So slave owners didn't care that much about their slaves outside of them being productive. As long as they were productive, they're good. But if you was any given time, bro, especially if you wasn't doing nothing wrong, you could be killed. But especially if you was acting out. So what the parents would do is like they gonna kill you because they don't care nothing about you. I'm gonna give you this punishment. I'm gonna give you this whipping to save your life. So, bro, I will say this, bro, and I'm just speaking about me, and we talking about whippings. I was so glad, bro, that I was the youngest, because just like you, I kind of figured out the code. I was like, man, you know what? Eric and Kenny just got a whipping for that. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Nah, they weren't supposed to go there. All right, cool. I ain't gonna go there. For me, I was always thinking about the long game, to the fact that, bro, in a couple years, I'm gonna be up out of here. You know what I'm saying? A couple years, I'm gonna be gone. Man, bro, it was. I don't think it was like slavery, but on Saturday mornings, bro, we used to have to clean every inch of the house.
I mean, you made a good point, but I still think like. I still think it's part. I mean, like your point was good, but like that's something derivative. But I also believe back when the descendants that were in Africa, I believe Africans also like they whip their kids too. I believe that. I believe there was some form of punishment before slavery. I just truly believe that. I mean, I believe. I guess, but to the point where how our parents did it though, like you think about it, it was passed down.
Yeah,
like, it was passed down. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what you get when you act. Man. When you act up, you get a whooping. But when I went to college and I'm hearing, my white peers, I'm hearing them talk about their upbringing, and they're like, I never got a whooping before. I got a spank on my hand or something, maybe a pop on my butt, but like I never got a full on whooping. And they were like, because we had got into a real, like, one of my classes in grad school, we got into a real like conversation in one of my classes. I forget the name of the class, but it was designed for that. And we started talking about, upbringings and stuff. And she was just like, and they was just like, yeah, I never got a whooping, got a whooping before. And I was surprised because I'm coming from a place where I thought it was it is normal. I'm coming from Jackson, like, okay, everybody gets a whooping at Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
But I also look at it too, bro. I think that's more so of a per house thing because, bro, I hear people at my job, and you know what I'm saying, folk at my job, they white, and you know what I'm saying, I hear them talking about getting whoopings and stuff like that. But I think everybody got their form of discipline.
That boy up, bruh.
Please stand by.
Let me go grab him.
All right.
You gotta sit here and be good. Bro, I don't know why I ain't paused it. I should have paused it.
Oh, we got our first guest on. It's all good.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Man,
What's up, big fella?
this why I ain't want to do this in the morning, bro.
Man, my guy look real rested. He look like he alright. He chilling, bro.
I just don't. Nope.
He chilling, bro.
I get you.
Bro. But yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? So Saturday mornings.
I could talk loud now, so I'm good. He up.
There you go. Saturday mornings, bro. We would get up and we would clean, do all this other stuff. Eric and Kenny would go out in the yard and do certain stuff, which, you know what I'm saying, they act like I wasn't out there, but I was out there. But anyway, I ain't getting into that. That's an episode. We're going to talk about our siblings next episode. But, man, I remember, and this would change my perspective on cleaning. Man, I remember one day, man, we was all in there. My mom said, y'all already know what the business is. Go ahead, get started. And, man, I think one of us said, man, Mom, why we got to do this? Our wives going to do this.
Oh.
Man, my mama cut the music on us. I mean, you know how a DJ...
Oh.
Man, she said, every last one of y'all get up in here.
Oh.
Man, we walked to the front. Cause my mom, I grew up in a traditional... I grew up in a traditional house. My daddy went and worked. He brought his check home, gave it to my mama. My mama stayed at the house. She kept children. She kept the house. So that's how I grew up. And that's what I seen. And I'm like, all right, cool, you know what I'm saying? Because whoever said it, you know what I'm saying, they had a good point. So we come to the front.
Ooh,
she said, let me tell you.
And then you going to agree with it?
She said, let me tell y'all
and then
something.
You going to agree with it? That's crazy.
Bro, as a kid, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, bro. I'm like 8 and 9. As a kid, bro, you know what I'm saying, I thought they were right. Man, we come to the front, man. My mama all love about 5'4", but she from the country. Like she get active if she need to. Man, she made all us stand and look at her. She said, let me tell y'all something. Don't no woman want no nasty man. You need to know how to do all this stuff, because what happens if your wife's sick? or what happened if you ain't got no wife, or that. She started running the list. She said, don't ever let me hear y'all say no mess like that again. And we had to get back up there and start cleaning. Ever since then, dog, I clean. That's the reason why I clean like I do, bro. Cause my mama raised us like that. Like I think it's also a thing where in today's society, women raise they daughters. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying all, but there's a certain thing that I hear about being raised like without needing a man. Mm-hmm. Like we was raised like that, but we was also raised with the reverence and respect to have a wife, because we know we need one. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, my mom, she did not play dirty laundry. She didn't play dirty rooms. She didn't play none of that stuff. And I think with our parents, bro, coming from the background they came from, the stuff that we have, like the luxuries we have, like our folks really consider themselves rich. Yeah. Because my daddy would talk about how his daddy would drink up all their money, and then the lights would go out. They spend all their money on the weekend, and then by Sunday they back broke. Mm. So my dad would always work. My mom would always take care of stuff. And when they got like a new couch, or when they found out that all their boys could have their own room, or when they got a nice house or 2 or 3 cars, like that's their level of rich. So I think our folks, bro, man, and our upbringing really shaped the people we are today, because it's almost like it was passing the torch to us. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I ain't never got no problem getting up and going to work is because I seen my daddy get up at 4 in the morning and wouldn't get back to like 10. That's why I tell my wife that you always got the option to work if you want to. Cause my mama always had the option to work if she want to. Mm-hmm. I ain't got that option. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think, man, for us, like both our dads play a big part with us. Because, man, one time I hear you talk about, your dad, when you wanted to be a quarterback but nobody else seen it, he would like work with you. So, man, like tell me like a really, really dope story like with you and your dad when y'all spent like some time together.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of stories. But
like, what's your favorite? What's like probably like your favorite one?
My favorite one? I think mostly like when I got older and was able to talk about like, I mean, definitely him taking me outside and we playing football and let me throw the football to him and running drills and stuff like that. That'll always be like a top memory. Just because, like I say, he never told me that I couldn't play quarterback, even though I was a chubby short kid. He still was like, you want to play quarterback, this is what you got to do. You got to be able to move and all this stuff. So that's definitely a memory I think about. But I mean, I think about the stuff now when I'm older. Now that I'm older, we have talks more, adult conversations, and we talk about marriage. We talk about, raising kids and stuff, and especially when I first got married and we would talk about, marriage and stuff, like that was pretty cool just to hear a different side of something you otherwise thought was like good all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like he opened up to me about that type of stuff. But I think the biggest thing, like him just being there, even though him and my mom was divorced, like him just being, we didn't see him all the time, but at one point we saw him every weekend, and then after we got older, it became like every other weekend, and then we started going over there when we wanted to. But by that time, he had another son, and so on. But just the best memory is just him being there, like going there, going to his house, just being there. Really, like it's just like for me. It didn't take much. Like we ain't had, like he took us to the movies, and I said, Dad, I want to go see Harry Potter. He took me to see Harry Potter. Dad, I want to go see whatever. He take me to see it. He the reason I love sports so much now, and the reason why I'm competitive. The reason why I feel like I can be good at especially sports, because he played a lot of sports. He played baseball, basketball, football, and
I
it's
didn't know Pop played baseball.
Yeah, I think. Well, his sport was track. His sport was track. That was his.
Oh, I got
He
you.
ran like a 10-6 or something like that in the 100. That was his thing. But he gave me so much confidence without even like trying to like give me confidence. You know what I'm saying? He was just there, but I think one thing that I do appreciate the most is like us sitting up watching TV together like late. You know, like it's everybody sleep. My stepmama sleep, my brother sleep, and me and my dad just sitting there. He watching some on sci-fi or something, and I'm like, man, this is scary. And I like, I check out and I end up falling asleep, and you know, but just that, man. I mean, and that just kind of like just the simple stuff is what like I feel like made me who I am today. Like, I mean, I get frustrated with all the crying and stuff that Jonah does, but you know, in my heart, I'm just, you know, it's like you hear him breathing all on. If y'all hear something, that's Jonah making these like weird noises. He breathing and sucking on his pacifier.
That's not me this time. I know past episode, boy been sounding like Darth Vader.
Hufflepuff. Now you pacifier way over there. You gonna go get it?
That crazy.
But it's like and my dad was, you know, he was, I feel like he was real easygoing. He wasn't strict. He just wanted us to be better. He would always say, I mean, I've always wanted to grow my hair, but he did not like that at all. He was like, nope, your hair supposed to be short, and you know what I'm saying. And it's a lot of the biggest things, like when it comes to like competitiveness and being a father. You know what I'm saying? Like just the simple stuff, like being goofy. Like my dad was real goofy. He would come up with little goofy songs and stuff, and say stuff. So I do that with Jonah, and I definitely like. I think the football, being in the yard, running the drills, I think that top everything right now. Or if not, it'll be just him talking to me as an adult now. Cause it took him a while to I felt like it took him a while to do that, like talk to me as an adult. But once he did, I started to see like a different part of my dad. You know what I'm saying? He came down here a few months ago. We went out to eat. He started sharing with me stories, you know, about him and my mama and like why it didn't work out and stuff like that. So just being able to talk to him like that, cool. But that football memory, outside throwing the football, that man really made me feel like I could play quarterback.
Yeah, you could, dog. You could play quarterback, dog.
Yeah,
you got that arm on you, bro. Man, my most cherished memory that I have with my dad, bro, is a Father's Day. It was a Father's Day, and that, keep in mind, man, my dad, I have never seen a man. The only person I could really compare his work ethic to is probably my father-in-law. Now, my father-in-law type of cat, he'll get off like that past weekend. Father-in-law got off at 7 o'clock, and he drove all the way to Indiana. And then, you know, he double back, came Monday. Oh yeah, father-in-law like that. But my dad, bro, from the time I was a little boy all the way up until I was about 14, my dad always worked Monday through Saturday, and then even sometimes on Sunday, which I just found out a couple years ago. So I've always seen my dad up until this point, I'm about to tell you, as like this authoritative figure. It ain't, you know what I'm saying, I didn't get a whole lot of I love yous. It was just my dad went to work. I knew to respect him, and that was pretty much it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, when I see him walking down the hallway, I be coming down the hallway, I just kind of duck my head and walk by. You know what I'm saying? He might speak, might not, or whatever. It's like that. But I knew it wasn't nothing like malice or anything else like that. That's just who he was. Yeah. So, man, I remember being 15, and, man, we sitting down and we talking about Father's Day, and Eric and Kenny kind of got a relationship with them, like because they in sports and stuff like that. So I remember telling my dad, I was like, man, you know, you literally sleep right across the hall from me, and I feel like, you know, we ain't close. So I want to be closer. And man, from that day on, bro, my dad is like he like an example. He said, man, Jason, I'm gonna just start dropping you off from school, so you know, just ride with me and I'll drop you off. And man, them conversations in that truck, bro, in that old beat down white Ford, big metal joint that everybody used to climb. Yeah, everybody used to climb me about at football practice.
Yeah.
Man, man, we would talk, man, and we wouldn't. And my daddy would have like real kind of different conversations with me. He talked to me about women. He talked to me about school.
Yeah.
He talked to me about like things that he wouldn't talk to me about before. Yeah. And through that, I didn't realize it until now that we was building rapport. Yeah. Like, and in those times, like I started to be a lot more comfortable around my dad. I realized my dad was like super silly. Like he was like one of the funniest people ever. You know what I'm saying? And through that, and you know, we just built this relationship, man, that we still have today. And that even more so, like in college, man, I was about to get ready. A lot of people don't know this. Like when I was at Southern Miss, I was about to drop out of school. Yeah, bro, I was about to get up out of there. It was too tough. I was in kind of like that second to last semester where I'm talking about my senior year.
Like taking a math class?
Man, no, bro. I was doing all these design classes. And it was required so much. Like I was doing overnights. I told my dad, I was like, man, I remember calling my daddy and I said, Dad, man, I think I'm about to just hand it in, man. It's a little too tough. And he told me, he said, all right, cool. But before you do, come to the house for the weekend and let's just talk for a little bit and figure out what you gonna do. And man, don't you know, man, my guy pulled a Jedi mind trick on me, bro. My guy flipped the script. And then, man, I ended up graduating, man. He told me he was proud of me and stuff. Like, even now, man, me and my dad have certain conversations, bro, that I literally, man, life pivoting. And it all go back to that truck, man, because I remember that truck, man, my daddy he would just pour into me, bro. We would drive around the city. He would teach me how to drive and stuff. We would talk about Jackson. And he never complained without a solution. He would always say, man, Jason, man, you got the ability to change all this stuff. And I was telling my wife the other day, and she had asked me a question. She said, Jason, how can I be even more of a good wife to you?
Bro, my wife asked me the same thing, bro. They plot, bro.
Oh, they're crazy.
They plot, bro.
Hey, bro, chill out.
Ain't gonna let them make it. Let them make it.
But no, she asked me that, man. She asked me that with a genuineness, bro. And I told her, I said, babe, you know, I think men, but I'm talking to myself especially, we thrive when people pour into us. You know what I'm saying? When we feel that, you know what I'm saying? When people trust you, people want you to go far and everything. Because I told her like this, I said, man, I grew up hearing the I love yous. I didn't grow up hearing, Jason, I trust you. Jason, I'm dependent on you. Jason, you know what I'm saying? I know you can do it if anybody else can't do it. So, man, I think now, as I grow up, I'm taking them same values, that working hard and everything else like that, and I'm giving it to my sons, bro. But on a whole nother level. Like I said, my dad didn't say a whole lot of I love yous. I try to say every day to my son that I love him. My dad wasn't super affectionate to us. I'm trying every day to be more affectionate to my sons, because I live by this thing, man. Every man need another man to love him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't talking about in the sense of being like, you know what I'm saying, really, really fond of each other. I'm talking about from the standpoint of I need somebody to, as a brother, you know what I'm saying, embrace me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm teaching them, bro. But man, I think our upbringing, man, I think our upbringing shaped us into some great men, bro. And I think we gonna raise some good cats too, bro. Jonah, man, what's going on, man? That's facts. That's facts. That's facts.
He can't hear you. I got the headphones on.
Oh, I thought my guy heard me.
Nah,
my bad. That crazy.
We just talking.
But yeah, bro. But yeah, man, that's our upbringing.
That's upbringing, man. That's good, man. I think we can wrap up and But if you didn't have a good upbringing, I'll say this, cause I'm seeing people. I know.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Daddy work.
Man, let it ride, man. That man, all right. Let that ride.
But I'm seeing kids who are
the people need to know the truth of what's going on, bro. We got kids, bro. Let it ride, bro. That's right.
But I'm seeing kids.
Bro, let that man spin, bro. Stop being rude. Yeah,
Daddy.
On everything, he's starting to look a lot more like Angelique.
Daddy. He said, Daddy. Bob, black sheep. Have you any woo? Yes, sir. 3 bags full. My boy singing that.
Man, my boy spitting hard
That
fast.
boy
Put that man on the track. Put that man on the track here, yeah.
But if you didn't, because I'm seeing a lot of kids being a counselor that, it's hard to. Sometimes it's hard to sit there and tell them that it's gonna be okay, blah 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 blah. Because a lot of these kids having some real tough situations at home. But I say that to say, if you somebody listen to the podcast, your upbringing wasn't always the best. Don't let your upbringing or things that happened to you as a kid, whether traumatic, not traumatic, whether you see it serious or not as serious, don't let it dictate how the person you want to be today, to your kids or to your spouse. Just understand, the stuff that happened to us as a kid. It could be bad, it could be good, but
it's about how you respond.
There's some things that you just couldn't control.
Yeah, that's right.
But in the things that you couldn't control, try to heal from it, learn from it. Most important, heal from it. If you couldn't control it, and there were things that happened to you, but don't let that control who you are today going forward and being how you want to be to your kids and other people. So,
and I got a question, bro. But I feel like that's for another episode, because I grew up in a 2-parent household, so I never knew what the effects of divorced parents would feel like, and I always wanted to ask that, because I know my wife, her parents, they marriage didn't last. Her bio dad and her bio mom. Yeah. I know, what I'm saying, with you, it's somewhat of the same. So I always wanted to ask how that affect, but next episode we're gonna talk about the effect of divorced parents, but we also gonna talk about siblings and how our relationship with our siblings affect us today.
Alright.
MLU the show. For men like you, we up out of here.
Men like you, men like us.
Bro, that outro was done, bro.
It was.
I messed it up, bro. You could have told me that off screen, bro. Yeah. MLU the show.
Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. Make sure y'all follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, anywhere you can stream podcasts. Follow us on Instagram, MLU the show. Leave us comments on the episodes. Review. Leave us reviews. Subscribe.
Share.
Yeah. Like. Add it to your podcast to listen to, cause we them boys. Hold on.
Couldn't afford the Applebee's, we had to eat the crystals and the Mickey D's and the Burger King. I'm feeling blessed now. Just had a mini-me, and I know right now they ain't feeling me, and I know right now they ain't hearing me, and I won't ever stop. I got that energy. They throwing stones, I won't quit this for infinity and beyond. Ain't got no